Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale fans know Rose's killer and motive, and it's not Kim Tate. Emmerdale fans think they know who murdered Rose Jackson, and it's not the usual suspect. Last week, Rose exposed her cunning plan to seduce her ex-husband Will Taylor and ruin his marriage to Kim Tate in order to pay Ruby back for getting rid of her debts. That meant Kim moving out of home farm and staying at the B&B until she rumbled what was really going on. On Friday, fans watched as Kim and Will drove Rose to a remote location in the countryside and abandoned her there. A car later arrived, leaving Rose startled, but she soon disappeared, leaving her bag, a drawing from her grandchildren, and a hospital letter scattered across a nearby field. Though fans immediately leaped to the conclusion that Kim had returned to kill her love rival, others had a more strategic theory, that it wasn't Kim at all, but her husband Will. On Reddit, user Peanut4009 suggested that Rose might have drugged Will before sleeping with him, making it rape in the eyes of the law. They theorized, maybe we find out he went back to check on her because he felt bad or because he wanted to make sure she would keep quiet about their one-night stand, only for Rose being bitter over losing everything to reveal she actually drugged him. She might have sexually assaulted him, which was her original plan for him, don't forget, and she spitefully taunted him over it, which resulted in Will lashing out and killing her either intentionally or by accident, like maybe he shoved her and she fell and cracked her head on that log she was sat on. Then in a panic he got rid of her body, leaving her stuff behind. Someone else pointed out, I don't know about that, but it was a home farm vehicle that we saw pulling up by Rose that second time. The question is, was it someone from home farm driving it, or did someone else, like Ruby, steal it to make it look as if it was someone from home farm, if there were any witnesses? From the way Kim came in, looking furtive and washing her hands, my best guess at the moment is that Kim was so pissed off that Will gave Rose that wedge of cash, which ultimately she sees as her money anyway, that she went back to get it. Rose told her about sleeping with Will. Kim belted her in temper. Rose fell down and was knocked unconscious. Kim took the money and legged it back home. Another fan argued, it's interesting, but I think Rose was too freaked out by accidentally spiking Dawn to try and drug Will again. I also think if they were going to do a male rape storyline, it would need to be handled carefully and seriously. That's not the vibe I get from this storyline, plus think of the consequences. It would make Ruby an accomplice to rape/sexual assault. You can't redeem someone from that, surely. So Ruby would need to be written out, as well as Rose. And yeah, it's only 2 characters, but I feel like they have more plans for them. Specifically, I think Even is going to need bone marrow, and Rose is going to be a match, so I don't think she's dead.